I found a hilarious study that's like big cities with bad air increase the odds of it was depression and anxiety.
Yeah, that makes sense. If you can't breathe, your brain starts panicking and makes you anxious.
And
It's
then you
like,
hit this.
we can't think.
You have an air purifier at home. Go there. I'm depressed. I'm stuck at home.
Yeah.
Fuck.
No, I wonder about that because Salt Lake City, lived out there for a little bit, and it has one of the poorest air qualities in the country because it sits in a bowl, so all the cars evaporate. Exhaust and stuff just sits up there, and until a big wind comes in or a storm, a cloud of haze just sits up there. If you go to like certain parts of the mountain, you can see the fucking film sitting over the city.
That's pretty cool, dude. You think it just needs a dark light so it can develop?
Yeah, dude, it was wild to see, and I was like, oh shit, I'm just breathing that in. It was bad enough. I remember hearing commercials on the local radio where it was like, if you're sitting in a drive-through, turn your car off.
Go fuck yourself.
That was the thing they were always trying to pitch, like clean up Salt Lake's air. And I never did this, and I guarantee you, my Cobalt did not meet emission standards because there's like things like if you bought a car or had a car, you're supposed to take to these emission places.
Yeah, that's if you live there, like, and have a license from there.
I had a license, like an ID license from there, but my car was never registered in the state of Utah.
Smart. That's the way Colorado was when I was out there. I did the same shit.
Yeah, because as soon as you get your car license, you have to go like take it in, and I'm assuming run some kind of check. And
they
then
check
the
your
government
catalytic
goes,
converter.
Oh, turns out that you owe us money to drive this car.
Well, it's that, or like, okay, we can upgrade your catalytic converter. Which who knew that within 5 years they're going to steal it?
Yeah, exactly. Everybody's getting those fucking yanked out of their car. That happens so often around here.
I was dying laughing.
Common...
Did you see the video? I don't know if I sent it to you. A dude straight up was like, went Mick Foley on his catalytic converter. He put barbed wire all over it.
Oh, I did see this. Yeah, he went ECW.
I was just like, damn, dude. And then, I mean, all you have to do to really fuck with somebody, they cut the fuck out of their hand. That sucks enough. But imagine if like one of those little party poppers came out and went, I have AIDS.
Yeah. It's a nice one of those little, like, it's a glitter bomb in there, too. Just blows up in their face. Yeah, I've seen that video. That's a good way to do it. I don't understand why the catalytic converter is in such a convenient spot to be stolen.
It's almost like it's asking for it by what it's wearing.
It's like meth heads designed it to be that way. I think whoever worked and created that was like, I'm going to make this super accessible, and then I'm going to sell them all, and then I'm going to steal them all, and then resell them again. This guy created the ultimate Ponzi
Dude, it's dressed like that hot trailer trash that's just wearing Daisy Dukes and like a wife beater.
Yes.
Just asking for it. I mean, everybody, you got to take her.
Yeah, you got to have it. If you don't have it, then you'll get fined. It is like a huge ticket if you don't have a catalytic converter, I found out.
Is it?
Yeah, so like if a cop really wanted to be a dick, if like you got pulled over and you're driving a car that a catalytic converter, you can get an additional ticket for it.
What? Does that like an audible response to not having a catalytic converter? Do you sound like a NASCAR?
Yeah, dude, it's crazy how loud it is.
Oh, really?
Sam had his catalytic converter stolen out of his car, and it was like driving a big rig around, dude. It was so fucking loud.
That's dope, dude. You're like, no,
it
I just
sounded
got
like those rice burners that get fucking souped up.
Yo, hey, man, okay, what'd you get? Well, I got a cold air intake, and I got a can on the back. I think I'm 30 miles faster. It's like,
No, you're not. That's not how aerodynamics work.
What are you talking about? Noise affects the aerodynamics.
The loud, it's like when you put a baseball card in your belt,
your bicycle,
your
dude.
Spokes of your bike.
It turns into a motorcycle at that point.
Dude, it's way faster. You just don't understand how sound waves work.
I watch Transformers, and yes, I understand perfectly how it works.
Yeah, so you definitely don't want to fuck with catalytic converters. It sucks. And they're expensive to replace.
On the flip side, I mean, how can you not take what's the running price of a catalytic converter when you turn it in at the at the little copper store that takes all your stolen shit.
I forget it's an element. There's like a
Oh, it's unobtainium. It's like fucking from Pandora.
Yeah, exactly. But I don't know what the price is. We'll find out here.
Are you
how much?
You get in there and it's like are you looking to steal a catalytic converter? I hope it's like a Discord.
I don't even know how you
chat.
spell catalytic. I'm like, catalytic. There we go. Thank you, Google, for fixing it. Catalytic converter is worth can range from $800 to $1,200.
Oh damn, dude! Hey, any high lift trucks we see, Wade?
Yeah,
These are going down.
we're going for it. I don't even need it for meth. I'm gonna put that in stocks and bonds.
How'd you earn your millions?
Well, as you could see, I did a little bit of the 5-finger discount on some catalytic converters.
How'd you get your methods? Well, I watched all the Ocean's movies and figured out all the angles.
Well, you see, I ended up running a little gang of
Cats.
gallivanters who would go around and just steal catalytic converters for me for meth. And I would give them meth, and I would take the catalytic converters and get the money. And
So what I'd do is I'd go get all these cool cats strung out on fucking meth, right? And they come back to me with catalytic converters, and they live on the streets. They don't know better about. Here's $200, and then I go make a nice $600 profit.
You would be surprised how cheap sawzalls are to rent. Then there's no tracing them back to you.
There's no
Just rent them from Home Depot.
There's no tracing them back to me because I handle them all with gloves and give them to these poors. I just hand them out to these poors, and they go steal them for me.
Dude, just having a bunch of, what do they call that? The group of like kids where they used to pickpocket people. Like people had a gang of little kids that would steal from people.
Oh,
Like Shredder did in Ninja Turtles, you know?
yeah, pickpocket, something like that.
I don't know, but yeah, it's pretty lucrative. Obviously, people are doing it,
Yeah.
and you just have to go to apartment. A lot of people do them at
Actually,
apartment complexes.
you know what? The more I think about it, I think it's called an orphanage. What you're talking about?
An orphan. Yeah, that's stealing money from the state.
and the streets if you do it right.
Yeah. Yes.
You got to dip both your toes in.
Oh, wait. Here. Catalytic converter scrap price. Catalytic converter average price views. Metal detail. Oh, okay. 140. That doesn't seem like that much.
It's only 100.
Okay. There's a bunch of different things I'm getting now. There's one that says 300 to 1,500. So
there's clearly a meth price. Like, hey, I know you stole this, so I'm going to give you low end.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
What's crazy is they go sell, like, I know, well, they're giving the meth heads cash in just buying the catalytic converters from them, right?
Yeah.
And then they're just, those businesses, they're just as scuzzy because they're the ones creating the market for it, because those guys buying them from the meth heads then turn around and sell them to dealerships and stuff. Be like,
sell them right back, yeah.
Dude, the amount of people who probably have to just rebuy their fucking catalytic converter from a body shop is fucking stupid.
Oh, yeah. It's crazy how it is. Like, that's like those places, what was it, that buy copper and shit? I remember taking mine in and seeing how easy it was just to walk in and no questions asked. They just weigh the copper and take it, and you're just like, are you serious? That's all this is?
Yeah. They don't give a fuck. I remember some people I knew. I won't say names, but remember when they were building the Target and the Kohl's and all that shit down on Manawa?
Oh yeah.
They ran in those buildings and fucking ripped out copper and shit out of those buildings and fucking went and sold it for weed money.
Oh, they had a lot of weed then.
Yeah, I know, dude.
Hey guys, we're now distributors.
I remember them telling me that. I was like, why the fuck would you do that? They're like, there are no fucking cameras down there. They don't fucking know.
So hear me out. We saw in a fever dream we took OD'd almost on edibles, fell asleep, saw that we can be distributors when they start allowing this for medical in about 10 years. It's like we had a seance with ourselves.
We took so much weed, we saw the future, dude.
It's crazy.
It's amazing how many people I know who are doing really illegal shit like that. I knew that was like a thing, and that people would do that. But I've never once gone, oh, I should try to go like raid places for copper.
Yeah,
for
dude.
money.
I should get my I should be like one of those World of Warcraft people and do a raid to steal shit.
Right. Also, I was broke as fuck, and I didn't have a job or anything like that. It's like, why didn't I do things?
I was
like that?
broke
I at
as
least
shit
would've had
too.
money.
I got forced to go to work so I could pay for my insurance.
Right. It's crazy. I just but I just having a moral compass fucking blows. That's what I'm getting at.
Yeah.
Like I could have at least made a quick buck here and there, but every time I'm like, you can't do that. That's wrong. I'm like, you're right, brain. I'm gonna fucking be sad and poor right now rather than go rip off Target.
I'm gonna be
who's
sad
ripping
and
off
poor
people
right now.
every
You know,
day.
I don't understand how my friends are all just banging their way through high school, and I'm just sitting here poor.
Who gives him?